Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the top 5 best laptop cooling pads. Starting at number 5. Kootek Laptop Cooling Pad. These guys have a reputation for doing things differently, as you're about to see from this review. Let's jump right in and let them show us what they do best. 5 fans are a lot, but it's been done for a very good reason. With a large central fan and 4 smaller satellites, Kootek has given us flexibility. You can switch on 1, 4, or 5 fans at any given time. This is ideal if you want to adapt to the demands placed on your CPU or the ambient temperature. The pad can be orientated at 6 different angles, which gives you plenty of options going forward. You can find what's perfect for your wrists when you're working, and then change things up for streaming and gaming. I thought 6 was too many before I started, but it really does do the job. You can't put a price of flexibility, and with a pad that adapts to the task at hand, I think you've found a winner. No one likes to lose a USB port, they're like gold dust. The dual hub is excellent because it gives you 2 extra ports to add anything you want. This helps make the pad a central part of your setup, rather than an add-on that takes up a port. I'd recommend it for those of you short on space who want to expand and fit in as much tech as possible. For more information and latest price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 4. Havit HV F2056. I hadn't heard of these guys, but when I started reading the specs, I had to take a closer look. One thing is for sure, they know a great-looking piece of design when they see it. Triple fan setups may have had their day when you ask some experts, but you won't hear that from me. When you factor in just how complex fluid dynamics and aerodynamics are as subjects, who are we laymen to judge? The design works not in spite of it missing a fan, but because it has a flow profile tailor-made for laptops. As ever, the proof is in the performance, and I routinely saw a 20% drop in CPU temperature when using it. This is a resounding yes from me. The slimline design is a major selling point because you need the pad to be portable. If it's not, then you're just carting around a big blocky slab with your slimline notebook. With some slimline designs, the build quality suffers because it is not suitably reinforced. You certainly can't say that of the Havit because it's clearly a unit that's built to last. I could hear a pin drop. Well, almost. No fan will ever be totally silent, that's just something we'll have to get used to. The triple fan setup was, however, as close to silent as I can imagine. What impressed me is the engineering that has gone into achieving this remarkable feat. With an innovative rotor design, Havit has ensured airflows with minimal turbulence. Ideal for the quiet operation you can always rely on. Halfway of my listed number 3. TECKNET Laptop Cooling Pad. If you're part of the gaming fraternity, then you need to look no further than the team at TECKNET. They come with a big reputation and their products more than match the hype. 110mm fans are not the biggest on this list, but they may just strike the perfect balance. With the ability to efficiently shift air with minimal excess heat and noise, they get the job done. That means that you can take the smart approach to cooling. Brute force isn't everything, which is precisely why I'm making a lot of noise about these silent 110s. The LED is a simple solution to the age-old problem of knowing if the cooling has kicked in. It lights up in a beautiful icy blue when it's doing its thing. Ideal if you want to make sure that you have everything in working order before your next gaming session. With laptops getting bigger and bigger for the purposes of online gaming, a number of pads are being left behind. These guys are in no danger of that happening to them with their 16-inch compatibility. This is an impressive improvement on earlier models in my opinion. If you love your big screen laptops, then this should be right at the top of your list. That way you'll be able to really push the performance without the heat that comes with it. Coming in at number 2. TECKNET High Performance. This is a name that's been making all the right noises the last 12 months, so I had to look at one. With a whole host of new innovations, they certainly had my attention. 4 fans may sound like overkill, but it's absolutely not. There's no use in having one super powerful fan if it doesn't create the right profile. In fact, a single giant fan is a guaranteed way to waste power and generate hotspots. The quad fan approach works more efficiently because it targets your laptop evenly. That is ideal for minimizing the chances of damaging local heating, That degrades certain performance areas much faster. It certainly is. 1200 RPM is 20 times a second for the uninitiated, which I can tell you for a fact is seriously fast. With that kind of rotational speed, you'll be able to sink up to 20% more heat than without it. Now, this is a seriously cool feature if you ask me, my friend. The problem with most cooling pads is that they're powered via your laptop's USB. With ports already at a premium, this can often mean you have to choose between cooling and flexibility. What these guys have done is something quite innovative in my opinion. They give you more slots. It's super simple when you put it like that, but I'm still amazed that few other companies think to do it. And number 1. Cooler Master NotePal X Slim. With a name like this, how can you not sit up and take notice? I was hooked immediately by the cool branding, but how did it perform? Was I still singing its praises once I put it through its paces? 160mm may sound like overkill, but wait till you see it in action, folks. The way it shifts the air really is something quite unique. I even used it to cool me down at one point. The blades look perfectly balanced and create a unique airflow profile. From the way my laptop performed, I couldn't detect any evidence of local hotspots slowing it down. Worth a closer look for sure in my opinion. The noise was impressively low to be fair to the designers. They'd clearly done the hard work needed to keep it to an absolute minimum, given how big the fan is. The balance of the blades was impressive, and the noise is only helped further by the low friction spindle and housing. I have to say that this is one of the better pieces of design I've seen recently. It certainly can, people. With a 15-inch upper limit, you run the risk of not being able to accommodate those latest gaming laptops. But when you push things up all the way to 17 inches like these guys have, then the sky is the limit. An impressive pad that is still lightweight and portable for when you're on the move. For more information and latest price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it helpful. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, you can leave a comment below